Okay, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now, I have a slight dilemma. First, let me get this locomotive pulled around. Now, what my dilemma is I tried to upload a video yesterday of the Great Lakes oarboat unboxing. So I'm going to start up this East Coast line real quick and get it coming, just running around the track. Because I got to make a video that is over 10 minutes long to upload from my phone so YouTube can verify whether or not I'm a real accountant. So I can't upload the oarbox video, the oarboat unboxing video, because it's over 10 minutes long and it keeps kicking it and won't upload it, and that's supposed to come out next Saturday. So with that being said, I'm just going to have this Atlantic coastline locomotive run around the track for about 10 minutes. I don't know what else to do. Just have to video something. I guess while that's running, I can briefly explain to you that yes, I started this layout in 2018, like I said in my first video. If you haven't seen that, check it out. So, buddy of mine, I've always been into model railroading. My buddy Mike was always into model railroading. I had bought out a train store. I don't remember when. Bought out a train store, and that was in Maryland. And I had all this stuff. So I took all this stuff and I put it in my basement, and I went through it. And it was Athearn blue box stuff, and you name it, it was there. I mean, it had some O-gauge stuff in there that I gave to a friend of mine because I'm not into O-gauge. As you can see behind me, let this thing go by. Just putting along, we'll see when it derails, right? So I got rid of all the O-gauge stuff. I came across one G-gauge piece of equipment. So I kind of got hooked on that. So I started collecting G-gauge. I got some G-gauge back here. Got a CSX locomotive. Now they all smoke. That's the thing that's pretty cool. It's got little exhaust stacks, whatever. I got a CSX locomotive. I've got New York Central and a Norfolk Southern. I think it's only 3 locomotives, but got some neat cabooses. Maybe somewhere down the line we'll go over and look at that stuff. But I've got like buildings and stuff over here. I got a lot of them right now on the layout because I had to figure out where they would go. So unfortunately, Mike passed away during COVID, or tail end of COVID, whatever you want to call that. And I always said that we were going to have a train store. So let's rewind back a little bit. We have an airsoft store. It's like kind of like paintball. This actually used to be our old store. It's now a train layout. But we converted the barn and made it into a store. And I told my wife, I was like, we could have a train store in here too, just kind of make it like a hobby thing and go from there. So I told Mike, I said, one day we're going to have a train store. We're going to put it here and we're going to do whatever. And so back to me buying this train store in Maryland. Put all this stuff in my basement. I went through it, got rid of the O-gauge stuff. I had a lot of doubles, triples, quadruplets of this HO stuff. So I called Mike up. I said, guess what? I told him I bought this store. I said, I got a lot of this stuff. And Mike was like a little kid. He was like, man, I'd love to come see it. So he didn't know this, but I had this stuff separated already. I had one of everything I was keeping, and everything that was a duplicate in single, or whatever I had in duplicate, I put one aside and put into a pile. Now the doubles and triples and all that was over in another pile. So if I had, for instance, this Netherlands car, if I had 3 of these, I kept 2. I put another one in a pile. And so I had this table set up. Mike comes over. He's looking at all this stuff. And I was like, Mike, this pile right here is stuff that is yours. You can, it's yours. He's like, well, I don't have any money for that right now. We got a lot going on. They were redoing stuff in the house. They were just, I was like, I'm not looking for any money, Mike. I just want you to take it. So after a little persuasion, because it was very difficult with him, and we finally crammed all this stuff into his truck. And so he's working on a layout at home. I'm working on a layout here. And then we were going to start going back and forth. And a couple things happen in between. Whatever. Takes a little bit longer. Mike gets sick. Mike passes away. So I walked out of this room for probably 2.5, 3 years. Because I just didn't want to keep building. So in January of 2024, I started coming back out here. Started looking around, thinking, you know what? I'm gonna do some stuff. I'm gonna finish it. This is what I'm gonna do. So I started putting things together. Started figuring out all the rest of the tables and everything. So here we are now. And I'm going to document as much as I can of getting this done. I just recently opened up the upper line. The lower line was opened up probably a week later. I still have some imperfections on the lower line that I have to figure out. But I'm going to finish this thing. And I'm going to finish it with your help. So I need your input, your ideas, whatever. It's a small space. It's 12 by 36. I'm not modeling any kind of era. Like I've got this. I've got modern locomotives. I've got steam locomotives. I've got all kinds of stuff. So I'm not modeling after anything. I'm just trying to figure out what I have room for, where can I put stuff, and I'm working on this big ore dock and ore boat scene with some Hewlett unloaders. I've got this old and then modern repair facility with a transfer table and a roundhouse. I got an old town over here, whatever you want to call it. I want to put a town over there, a modern town. I don't know what I want to do. I just want a layout. So, as you can see here, probably some of this doesn't even make any sense, right? I've got an abandoned train down here. I just got trees randomly placed. I make it look like there used to be a track down here, but what's it, gonna go through this big rock? I don't think so, but whatever. I even got a little bit of railroad ties here. And some old track back here, which is just ties but no rail. So, I'm just looking to model certain types of scenes and things and be able to put stuff together. So, again, this video, I am at 9 minutes. So I got 2 minutes to go because it has to be over 10 minutes long. We're going to upload this. Let me know your input. If you're still here watching this video, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, whatever. Because I'm just going to set a camera up and work on an area and record it. And see what you think. What would you do any different? Or what should I add to something? Like, I just got done showing you this. Like, do I add some naked people here that are doing whatever they're doing? Or do I just put kids that are maybe Some of you can tell me where I can find little figures that might have like a spray can and maybe doing graffiti or something, or I want it to be different. So we're at 10 minutes. So I'm going to close out this video. I want to thank you for watching if you're this far. Probably not. I'm probably just talking to myself, but I want to get all this stuff documented. And I don't have Mike to talk to tell him what I'm doing. So we'll see. I'll talk to the camera. How about that? So, all right. This thing's going to come around. I'm going to shut it down right here on the upstroke where this little signal is. And I'm going to call it a video because it'll be 11 minutes. And that'll be great. So, all right. Thanks again. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.